caramelized onion and chili oil garlic pasta. With blended flavors and techniques from different regions, we're making one of the best pastas you've ever tasted. Let's dig in. It's not often that prepping your ingredients is like one of the hardest steps. I say hardest, but I mean tedious. There's several onions, several cloves of garlic to peel and chop. The most important thing though is to make sure you chop your onions uniform in size. So when caramelizing, it cooks evenly. Oh, don't forget the other hardest thing is that you start to cry. And I'm not sure if it's because of the onions or because you've been chopping for the last 10 years. In all of my recipes, I try to use a unique combination of spices to really bring those flavors out that I'm looking for. In your kitchen, you may not have all the spices, but I have a workaround, for this one at least, that can help you tune the flavor to the same station. You could use 1.5 or 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning to get that great vibe of the same flavor profile. About 10 to 15 minutes prior to your recipe being completed, start your pasta. In this clip, you may notice that I'm making my pasta ahead of time, but that's only because I have one burner that I can show in the camera. I don't normally recommend doing this. If your pasta is done before your sauce, it starts to stick together and it can be quite difficult to get apart if you don't have some tips. Insert tips here on screen. The idea is that you want both things to be done at the same time. From there, you could reserve about a 1/2 cup to a cup of pasta water, and you can use some of this to help your recipe sauce go even further. We added fat, we added salt, now we add our acid, which we're also using to help deglaze and leave no yumminess behind. Great caramelized onions takes a good amount of time to accomplish. It's extremely easy to do, as long as one of your seasonings is patience. I'll break it down. Here's some things you'll need for the process to make it easier. A skillet with high walls, stainless steel preferred, medium to low heat, a timer, a place to sit. I need a shirt with like a pocket I could put you in. A book is great, preferably my cookbook when I'm done working on it. Or Duolingo, as you can learn an entirely new language with the amount of time it's gonna take. This recipe is a complete middle ground between sweet and savory with a little spiciness added to it. And of course, there's particular choices you can make in there to lean one way more heavily than another, you know, pending your personal preference. For example, less or no chili flakes would instantly get rid of the spiciness. Also, considering some of the substitution options that I named in the video, those could really help you shape this to your perfect preference. Obviously, if you're not an onion or garlic person, then, you know, I have some other videos. I probably should have brought that up earlier. This full recipe and tips and tricks and pictures can be found linked in the description, or you can head straight on over to my website. It's makeitdairyfree.com. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. I mean, all the hard work you do, I appreciate it. Last thing, till next time, believe in good. Peace.